We're supposed to be a people that have now received back the authority and dominion of God through the Spirit of God. What we lost by one man through Adam, we now got back in Christ. That we now be the people that would walk with authority and dominion, and we would make sure that every devil, every demonic thing would submit to the power of God inside of us, to the Christ inside of us, that people would know that Jesus Christ is Lord, that we would make the enemies of God a footstool for his feet. That means that there is demonic things that are ruling and reigning in Phoenix, Arizona. There's something that needs to happen with us. We don't just sit back and go, oh my gosh, you don't know the principalities and powers that are over Phoenix, Arizona. They say it in my hometown too. Everywhere you go, everybody thinks their demons are the biggest. You don't know how big the demons are. I don't want to know how big your demons are, because all I know is my God's bigger. He's way bigger. If you think the demons and these principalities and powers have all this power, then you have too small of an image of your God. He's way bigger. And we're not going to function any differently until we have a revelation of our identity and a revelation of our God and the bigness of the God that lives inside of us. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were meant to be extraordinary. You actually are world changers, because Jesus was a world changer. We're called Christians. The Antiochs first called us Christians. Why? Because it talks about the Christology of Jesus Christ, meaning the divinity or the supernatural aspect of Jesus that lives inside of us. We weren't called Jes-ians. Why are we called Jes-ians? Because Jesus actually referred to the humanity side of Christ. And Jesus, as the humanity side, actually went to sinners and related to them in their sin. But in terms of who we are now as born-again people in Christ Jesus, we relate to him more by our divinity than we do by our humanity. Our nature was changed. We were given God's DNA. We were born again of his spirit, the sporigeneo of God, the seed and genes of God now live inside of us. And you have a supernatural Father, and you can't help it. You're supernatural.